Hello, welcome to Awesome All, episode 2. Kane was supposed to be leaving, and I guess he might not be leaving. Um, there's a lot of situation right now that we are trying to figure out if leaving or not leaving, who is leaving, who they're gonna sell, who they're picking, and we are wondering what the next chapter is going to be. But other than that, today was a awesome game. I mean, the first half was a little. It's like they wake up in the middle of the second half, and what a potential for Hurricane. Hurricane had is good potential. I mean, unbelievable, unbelievable. Good job, Hurricane. Best as best assist and best golden boot. The golden boot was nice. The assist was nice. It was highest. I mean, Bruno Fernando was second in the assist, and this was nice. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, um, looking at Hurricane today, what a smile. For someone like him, this is not where we need to be. I mean, we need to do way better. His standard is way high. You can tell compared to the other folk that is the top of the line. When it comes to a number nine. You know, he wears a number 10 shirt, but it's a superb number 9. It's a superb number 10. It's a fabulous player. I mean, I'm proud of Harry Kane. Very, very proud. I mean, this is uh, this is a player that you look at and you would be proud as a mm, fan, as a player fan, as as someone that people can call like a motivator. Like he is good. He is good. He is good. I mean, you cannot um, you cannot beat that when it comes to Hurricane. Hurricane has been there. Is a Tottenham true and true. When you ask Hurricane to be there, he is always spot on, spot on, spot on. I mean, we are all human. He bottled one of the kicks right the towards the end. I believe it was towards the end or right before he scored his goal. One of the two. If I'm mistaken, uh, people in the chat can later let me know what uh, when he kicked the ball, skied the ball. One of those they did do that. So today's game was, like I said, today's game was nice. It was very great. This is uh, this is what you expect from what do you call it? That's what they expect from a number 9. I mean, I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud of Harry Kane. I'm proud to see him as a player, as a spot on best number 9. Best number 9. Yes, everybody has their days. Somebody has their time, or when there's like a gridlock in the when you have gridlock between the players, also it causes a lot of frictions, friction among the players, or there's a friction among the players. You can tell or you could see, or you could see the difference of what is going on and what needs to happen. Um, um, right now, as a fan, today is one of those days that you just say, "Good job, good job, good job, good job." I'm proud of you as being our number nine. I mean, there's nothing more to be graceful for having Harry Kane on our team. Like I said, if he leaves, I mean, we're gonna have to be battling relegation because without Harry Kane, we we really, really can't say or can't tell where we go from here. I mean, we really can't say or tell where we go from here. And um, also, flashback, um, the Lille won the League One over PSG, and we don't know what might happen to Poch. Maybe Poch might be thinking about returning, but if he's gonna be returning, I would say some of this deadwood needs to get out. If Poch was gonna be thinking about taking that option, um, I mean, I wouldn't even advise Poch to come right now because of the way things are going with Levy, the way the things have gone with how Levy has been, managing the players and managing the coach and managing everything. I wouldn't even suggest by any chance or by any way possible that we should choose Harry Kane. No, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even suggest that. I wouldn't even want that. Mm-mm. It's not it's not a good idea, and it's not something that I would suggest that we should do. You know, this point that we are in right now, when it comes to uh, Tottenham Hotspur, um, I'm very very proud of the game, the way the game was run today, and the way everything had come by today. Very good game. Bill was on the score sheet, 2 goals. This is this is fabulous. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. Good games, guys. I mean, uh, we have talked about all the bad things that the players have done, but it's time now to choose and see how we can move forward or look for how we can do better. Because let me see how I can do this. Uh, share link here for folks to come on and speak to mind. Let's see. How do I guess? Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to see here. Okay, what the link is okay. All right. Back to the team as a whole. Um, uh, Even in my background, I made the whole team as the background with their subs. But uh, I think it's time for our wings to go. It's just time, regardless of how we try to brand rebrand it. You know, it's time. It's time for our wings to go. It's just time for Harry Winks to go. It's it's just very it's just very visible to look at the um, what do you call it? It's just unvisible to look at the way he plays, to be able to say or to be able to um, comment about how what his prospects would be in the future. I mean, if I were to compare him and Skip, I would say Skip will bring a better prospect to us as a team compared to um, everybody else. Compared to Harry Winks. If we were to take Harry Winks, it's just looking at the way Harry Winks is a sad time. Is I mean, I don't see what it brings to the table. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see what it brings to the table. I mean, it doesn't bring anything to the table. I mean, and when you look at Harry Winks, I said, hey, um, Harry Winks, can you do better? Is there anything to do better? I mean, uh, I mean, I don't know, but that's the link for people to come in and say their thought and process about what they think. Um, yeah, I mean, if we go through, it's just time for some players to go. I mean, even the Rabona for Lamela is great, but is available for quarter of the season and it disappears. I mean, we look at, oh, how do we bring Lamela in? How to speed up Lamela? But if we're keeping a better player can come in, like Sebesa can come in. We have other players that can come in. But looking at how things is, it's time to make a change. It's just time to make a change. It's time to make a change. I mean, we we need a we need a team, somebody like Tim Og that is gonna do like play like a 3-4-3 speed. Because you need constant pressing. You need constant pressing, constant pressing, constant pressing. Keep moving, constant pressing. You know, I understand. Like um, compared to Liverpool, Chelsea, or Guardiola, Manchester City, which won the cup today. Um, one common thing or goal with them is they are constantly pressing. They constantly pressing. They constantly pressing. And that is something that we lack as a as a team collectively. We lack pressing. We need to come together and start a pressing. Like when you are in a team, you have to know that it's time to press. When it's time to press, it's time to press. You know, but when you're a team whereby the people are not pressing, they're not pressing. You have to constantly keep pressing, constantly keep pressing, constantly keep pressing. You know, yeah. So, cause we have to constantly keep pressing. So in a situation that we are not pressing, it just makes it uh it just makes it unbelievable when it's saying, let's press. We have to 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 press. You have to press. That's why I'm saying that if somebody like Skylar can be playing 10, so he can be like running back and forth to press, running back and forth to press, so that the um, the opponent can make a mistake right there and then, and can give the striker or the wingers to come in and take the ball. For example, the goal that Baldwin Stevie B scored in the last game that we lost, Stevie B was the winger. He has to run all the way to the center to press while Ali was just jogging behind him. And I'm like, these are the things that we need. We need pressing. I mean, this today is the last day of the last game of the season, and he has to come to this game. Despite we had 15 chances to get up and win the Premier League, 15, but we bottled it, we bottled it all the way to the end, and now where we are right now is moment as time is constantly time for us to lift ourselves up, leave the dead wood behind, and keep moving. We can no longer do this. It's about time that we need to move on. This topic is definitely or should be um, reaction. You know, post game reaction. You know, let's change it to post game reaction. You know, you know, post match reaction. So yeah, so it's time for us to make a change. It's time for us to make a change. It's time for us to make a change. Harry Kane might not be leaving. He might be leaving, but still, the problem is not the problem. We don't have to keep ourselves as uh, Harry Kane to decide or to prove to everybody else that this is us. So when it's time, believe me, you. When it's time, it's time. When it's time, it's time. It's time because there's time. It's time to start doing changing things. It's time to start changing things. It's time to start doing things differently. It's time to start making making a lot of differences. A lot of differences, a lot of things. So, like I said, mm, if this is if if this is what it takes to do, it is what it takes. You know. So we need to do better. We need to do better. I mean, we cannot wait to couple of games of the season to start to debate to start to debate whether or not to whether or not we whether or not we are a team because we are when the game was at 10 games left. That's when we started calculating if we lose this one, if we win this one, if we lose this one, if we win this one. We started calculating how much points we are going to lose, how much points to gain. It shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't have to wait till the last 10 games to decide where we're going to end up on the table. It shouldn't have to comes to that. It should have to come to looking at the last 3 4 games to determine where we end up on the table. You know, uh, there's other than today, it was a beautiful time of games, but I'm talking about as a whole. We need to do a real reform. You know, the time for those guys are pretty much over. It's time to bring the youth in and just start playing youth. Like Arsenal have already started, even though they also and play the youth, but you can still see the progress they are coming to do, and the progress on where they are, on things that they are doing. You know, it's it's uh it's good. It's good and bad. bad time for everything, but believe me, is 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 there. It's there. It's there. We need a lot of motivation. We need a motivation. We need leader, players that can take leadership, like Sabisa that can take leadership, especially in the midfield. We have Oiborg, but Oiborg play every single game except the one he got red card and he stayed away. But other than that, he plays every single game. He's a human like everybody else. That's why you can tell some of his performance was bad because he's tired. Played every single game. That is it's it's quite challenging. It's quite challenging. It's quite challenging. I mean, it's quite challenging. I mean, yes, I came to kind of flaunted out there about uh, um, other um, Manchester City coming to Manchester City, but De Bruyne playing the Barcelona, but still is 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 the intensity on the level at which some player is and the player is supposed to be. Right now, we are on a grade of 0 to 10. Tottenham is trying to catch up speed at the rate of 3. You know, when other people had like 9 plus. 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. We are still trying to ramp up speed at 3. We shouldn't have to be ramping up speed at 3. We should already be at like be at be close to the big guys, like 8, level 8, 7, 8, 9. We should be like rapping, saying that we can do this too. We can do this too. We can make it. We can do it. We will be there. We will do it. You know, but to my surprise, I was wondering why folks had dragging their feet. Like he had to take a goal for another player to move. It doesn't have to be a goal. You don't have to take a goal for a player to move. You just gotta get up, move, move, move. Me personally, I'm not a coach, but you can tell like a 6 seconds. It only takes 6 seconds for you to keep the ball. If you keep the ball more than 6 seconds, you are too you are too slow. You're too slow. Like moon boot is too slow. Keeping the ball, doing flicks, it's not even working. It's not. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. You know. You know. It's run now. It's running under his celebrity name, superstar, soccer superstar. But when it comes to the game, it's not. It's done. His time is done. His moment is done. His flicks is over. It's all done. You know, a soccer game is not about how much flicks you do. It's about how much goes in that net. How much goals you could put in that net. That's what matters. It's the result that matters essentially. Lampard was fired because there was no result, not because he didn't have a good player, but he couldn't get a result. You know, so such as some other coaches are being fired because of the result. You know, Jose was fired because the result was bad. You know, Poch was fired because the result was bad. So it all comes down to result. It doesn't come down to how much dribble you make. It doesn't come down to how much passes you do. It all comes down to the result. Because based on the result is how much people would definitely come around and say they are supporting the club. You get more supporters. You get more fun. You get more funds. You get to go to Champions League. But if it's if it's not not there, it's not there. You know, and yes, soccer cannot go forever, but you have to pop up and pop up and you know pop up, stand up, and you know start start doing something. Start doing something. You know, start doing something. Enough, enough is enough. I mean, uh, yes, If you were to say I should choose, well, based on the last video I did, I said we should try 3-4-1-2. If Kane's still behind, I'll try 3-4-1-2. The one should be Kane, while you would have a runner like Son and Skylar. That's what I would do for next season. If I were to ask me next season, I'll choose Son and Skylar in the front. I'll choose I'll choose um, even if you play 4-2-3-1. Even I'll still choose uh, um, Harry Kane to play 10. I'll have Harry Kane play 10 because he can drop back and pass the ball, and I'll have Skylar and Son in front, up front, on the wings. I'll have Skylar on the wings, then I'll have beside Oibog. I will have Skip and I'll start with Skip and Oibog, or um I'll put Dembele as 10 and Kane as a striker, but still uh, Dembele can only play 60 minutes. So you have to sub him. So I would rather just start. I'll start Dembele and maybe have Skylar come in, and Kane can drop to a 10 and change team just going. Because one thing I used to like the way um, Fabregas used to play under under Jose or on Chelsea. He used to know how to maneuver the ball where nobody can know that the ball is going there. That's one thing that kind of skill is what Dombele got. That's what I'm saying, that if you play Dombele in 10, you'll be able to achieve something. But you want to have two people behind him in case he lose the ball when they shall get in between folk, you know. And it should do less dribbling and pass the ball along, so it won't end up like Dele Ali, because that's one of the problem with Dele Ali, is because he keeps the ball for too long. He tries to dribble the ball, and they take the ball from him, and there's nobody behind him, and every all the defenders, everybody, all the wingers already in the front. So, and it's not quick with his feet to run back and to run back to defend. He doesn't do that. He doesn't even want to do that much throughout the season. So um, you can give credit to where all credit is due, but Harry Kane, check, good. Son, check, good. Um, look, the goalkeeper, yes, check, good. I can give you that. I mean, the players played very, very well today, and I'm proud. I'm proud of them. The way they played, how uh, their achievements and things that they've done. Uh, they put all their effort, but the subs was brilliant. The subs came on, did 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 what they expected to do, and did great. So I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud of them. I'm really proud. I'm really proud. Really proud. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna wrap up this reaction for today. It's a post-match reaction. It was a good game. Uh, Coming up with another episode 3, where we're gonna see where we progress during the transfer period. I mean, we've talked about everything that is wrong. Now it's about to say what can we do to fix this club. Because me, I'll start with 3 or 4 different formations and how I think it should be played and where I think it should be played, like a Jose masterpiece. That's what I would probably call call them moving forward. So we can pick one of Jose masterpiece and see where each player should stay, what kind of structure or how it should work, how they should play, who should play where, and where they should play. Um, um, like I said, I'm I'm proud of the result today. we as the fans, uh, so we as the fans, uh, I'm proud for them coming along. So good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job. I'm very, 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 very proud. Um, if anybody wants to come on, make a comment, come on, jump on, make your thoughts, make yourself known. I'll put the thing on the comment, uh, in the comment section. I'll post this under the comment section. If you want to come on, and let your voice be heard. Let's know. Let's see. Um, let's see what folks has to say or what their um, um, mind is at or what their thought is for today's game, what they believe in today's game. You know, um, we all want to know what today's game is like. If you want to put your um, thoughts and process is, let me see here. Find out what today's game is like. Uh, uh, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Uh, okay. Okay. It's 11. Tottenham are finished. Um, this was done 3 years ago. I'm trying to see this here. Um, you can also join me on what do you call it? The Three Wise Men on Will Stewart show on Tuesdays at I believe it's at Tuesdays at 8 p.m. That's when the show is comes on. It's called Will Will Stewart Will Stewart Rant THSC Rant. I'm on there on the Three Wise Men. I'm one of the Three Wise Men. I have Brian, uh, Brian, Mr. K, and me as the Three Wise Men. So we are there for the show, and we we talk about the belief, the creation, the history, the support, where we go, where we need to be, and what we need to be doing. This is just a version of the perspective of what should happen on the show as well. So um, back to my perception on the show. Once again, um, once again, I'm awesome. All I'm hosting this show on Will Stewart Rant TV as uh, Three Wise Men on Tuesdays, and I'm also on this show as well. Uh, the host of this show, Awesome All, for the All channel, and we talk about Tottenham Hotspur, other things as well, but Tottenham Hotspur, they believe, and we also try to bring other fans from other stations to come, uh, including this, including the, because when we talk about where do we stand, where should we, you know, what should we do, then we are under one umbrella and we are under one belief and we are under one perspective. So if it is what it is, that's what I would say about that. It is what it is, you know. So better things to come, better better future to come. Uh, on my next show, I'll try to invite uh, guests to come on, and folks can see what it's like uh, to talk about soccer as a whole. I mean, what the positive, negative things to do, what to do better, where we are, and what we can do much better for the season to come. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna end the stream now. If you're watching this back later, um, this is awesome. All I'm the uh, uh, show host for all channel, and you can get back to me uh, through an email, awesomeall8@gmail.com. Thank you. Post your comment below for any questions that you have, and on my next video, I'll answer them. Thank you. Bye. Till we see again. Come on.